Hello! In this video lesson, I'm going to show you how to play Big Yellow Taxi by Joni Mitchell. So as far as I'm aware, having not been a massive Joni Mitchell fan all of my life, though I do really like her music, so maybe I need to actually get my Alexa to play me songs by Joni Mitchell tomorrow morning while I'm making banana pancakes. She is renowned for using a lot of different tunings. And this song uses something called open E tuning. I first learnt this tuning when I first learnt slide guitar. It's a really, really cool tuning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this bit by ear, and then I'm actually going to check it on my tuner app, so on the guitar tuner app. So basically, what happens here is you're going to tune all the strings so it sounds like an E chord. So when I hit all the open strings, that's the sound that I'm going to hear. Now, if I just draw this up on the whiteboard a second, so basically, you know, an E chord is 0, 2, 2, 1, 0, 0. Now, to make that sound without pushing down any notes, I don't need to do anything to these three notes. I'm going to leave those as they are, but these three, what I would need to do is take the open string and tune it up 2 frets, and tune this one up 2 frets, and just tune this one up 1 fret. That's sort of mathematically what's going on in there. So I'm going to do this a little bit by ear, and I'm going to check out my tuning. So you're going to tune the A to a B. So that is fret 2. So I memorize that pitch. That's the first one done. Now the D string is going to be tuned up to an E, which is fret 2. La. That's it. I'm going to check this with the tuner in a second. The G string is going to be tuned to fret 1. La. If you've got really old strings, they might snap doing this because they don't really like generally being tuned up. They're okay being tuned down. These are fairly old strings and it seems to be working fine. So there's my B and top E and my E string, and there's the 3 I've retuned. Now if I hit all 6 strings, I get an E chord. And perhaps if you have just watched this and not actually retuned your guitar yet, play an E chord along with that, and it will sound exactly the same. Now if I actually fret an E chord, sounds nice, definitely not an E chord. Now let's check this with my guitar tuner app. Let's turn the volume up. So probably the strings that weren't tuned are probably now are probably out of tune. Okay, let's rest that on the coffee cup. That's not going to work. How do I do this so you can see it at home? That one's okay. That one's okay. So obviously the tuner is going to read that as a different note, so probably what I actually need to do is set it to chromatic. So let's just go on to here, and you can only get chromatic on the pro version, so you got to pay money. So never mind. What I'll do is I'll include a video tutorial, but you hopefully this works anyway. But we've got our open E tuning. Now, what happens now is if I hold down fret 1, that makes an F chord, fret 2 makes an F sharp, fret 3 makes a G, and so on. So I've got these 1-finger chords. In some ways, you could argue the guitar is now not really that useful for anything else. Fun little fact, Dolly Parton has extremely long false nails. She uses them percussively sometimes, like that, and she uses this tuning because she basically can't play the guitar with the really long nails. I've seen her doing it, just playing guitar with 1 finger. Look at that, imagine the massive talons just hanging over there. So here we have the intro of the song, and what you're going to do here is you're going to play an A chord, which is just literally lying finger 1 flat on fret 5, then a B chord, which is lying finger 1 flat on fret 7, and then your E, which is open. And if I just strum those 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, pick up the songster up here, and we can see this top line here is all around the 5th fret. Like that. And the second one. That's roughly how that goes. So looking at this top line, the first thing that we want to get really is how these semi-quaver strums work with the ghost drums. So if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. If I have a look at the first beat, I have to hold the fret 5, then I have to ghost note the next two, which will be an up down, then I have to strum the next one. So that'll be like that. 1 E and up. Next beat, with ignoring those 7th frets, that will be like that. The next beat, oh, a bit more tricky, like that. The 4th beat is going to be the easiest, like that. I'll do that one again. And so then I can start to gradually build up that rhythm. Really badly. Let me try again. 1, 2, 3 and a 4 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. And now I'm starting to think of it as groups, like da ch ch da 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 ch da 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 da, like that. So first one being, the next one starting with an up, then next one starting with a down, like that. And then the last one, you gradually build up that. Now it doesn't matter if you don't get the ghosts exactly in the right place. I would have copied this by ear and had it slightly different. The last thing I want to add as another layer is adding these 7th frets here and here as well. And so that will sound something like. Hopefully you're starting to get the hang of that. If you didn't pick up on what the fingering for that chord is, it's literally just having that one finger there, which requires quite a bit of pressure, and then adding your 3rd finger up to that fret 7 there. Then, what we're going to do is we're not even really going to read what the next line is. We're just going to say, we're going to do exactly the same thing, okay? So, yes, it ends with an open string. It's got a 9 there where it doesn't have the extra finger added there, but I'm just going to... It's one of those things, if you can rock out this song, not many people are going to say you've got a slight rhythm out there, so it'll be totally fine like that. So now you've got those 2 parts of that intro. Okay, so the next bit that we're going to do, and this will be all that we do in this video lesson because we're learning the tuning and this intro, and then we will save this part, the verse, for another time. So we're going to do these 2 lines now. So let's have a look. We've got the first beat is open. Then what would usually be an E7 chord. That's the regular fingering for an E7 chord. But it makes a lovely, lovely drifty sound. I think it's an 11, an E11, I think. And it's got another one which actually does make these E7 add 11, or I think. So you have this, and this, and this. Those are the 3 tools that you're going to need for these 2 lines in here. And so we have an open, then into the first shape, which you can see just here. That's twice. Then into that third shape, which you do just by adding that little finger, does that twice. Then it goes back to that one. Then it's going to the open. And it's going here. And here. Okay, it's quite easy to follow. Oops, I'm reading the wrong line. That's the next one. We want to be doing this one first. So let me play through this one. So 2 of the open, then into the next one, then the next one once, back to the previous one twice, open twice, next one, open, back, one last one on the end. I'm going to do it using the green pointy thing. So this one twice. That's down up. This one twice. That's down up. This one once, which is a down. This one twice, which is up, 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 down. They're all syncopated, and then finally, the last chord is an up. And the way that I break this up into phrasing is I look at one beat and I just go like that. Then the next beat is going to be like that, down, up, down, up. Then the next beat is going to be with the 2 chords in the middle, and the last beat is going to be the same again. And so then I can join those 2 beats together. And I can join the first 2 beats together. Until eventually you'll have all 4 beats together, which will sound something like this. And when you finally get to the last line, which I accidentally did a while ago, it starts off the same. And then all you have to learn is these 2 beats, which the first one is, and the other one is kind of the other way around. Quite easy to put together. But you have to read quite carefully, and eventually you'll start getting the feel for how that phrasing works. So I hope you find this video really useful. It's been quite a fun song to learn and play and teach, and eventually we will get on to the next section as well. Take care. Goodbye.